Alright, I'm in the kitchen, getting ready to cook. I put on some rice to boil, and it's almost ready to turn down. It's ready to turn down. So we've got to turn it down. After you get it boiling, you want to turn it down to a simmer. I really am not good at cooking rice. My rice, it never turns out right. Yeah, I put it on a 3, I guess. Cover it. There we go. We'll see what happens. Alright, so I'm fixing to show you what I'm doing with my pork chops. But I went to the soda machine this morning, got me a Coke. I'm drinking it in my NASCAR cup. Alright, hold on just a minute and I'll show you those pork chops. Okay, I got my pork chops. Alright, they've been marinating a couple hours in this Lowry's teriyaki with pineapple sauce. So I think that sweetness just sounded good, especially since I'm trying to make whatever with celery stalks, which is not easy. I mean, what do you do with celery stalks? You put them in a roast or you smear peanut butter on them. And I'm going to try to make the celery stalk like a side dish to these pork chops. I think I can do it. I got enough spices. With spices, you can do anything. Okay, here we go. Let's see what these turn out like. Oh, it smells so good. And I usually fry pork chops, but I decided I'm going to bake these. Oh, that looks really good. Oh, yeah. Let's see. Let's just pour the rest of that marinade. Oh, look how dark, thick it is. I got the oven. What did I turn the oven to? But 400. I usually cook everything on 400. Okay, that's messy. Alright, let me wash my hands. Okay, those look really good. I know boneless chops can be easier to cook with, but you don't get the same flavor. They dry out. And coming from the South, we're eating pork chops on the bone by the time we're a year old. So I'm just saying, it adds flavor. Okay, here we go. Those look really good, right? I'm going to put them in the oven at 400 degrees. And the next thing is I got to figure out how we're going to tackle this celery. That ought to be fun. Alright, we'll be right back. Okay, with the celery, it's a huge bag. I think I'm just going to cut off the ends. I'm going to turn it like so. Oh, big old mess. Wait, I need to get a bowl. Throw that in. Let's see. There, here we go. Throw that in there. And then, if we cut them, maybe clean them off like this just a little. Oh my gosh, I got a lot of this to do. Probably don't got to do this, but those stringy things are kind of hard to eat sometimes. Alright, let me do a bunch of this up. And then as I do that, so I'm going to lay that here. Got my wok. Now I'm going to put a little bit of olive oil in it. Let's put just a little bit of olive oil. Not too much. There we go. Probably a couple tablespoons, a little more. And then I'm going to cut it. I think I should cut it in the bias, right? Like this. And I mean, this comes like pre-cut and pre-washed, so I'm not even going to mess with washing it. It looks clean. I'm scraping the one side off. And then I'm just going to throw this into that. Alright, here we go. This is going to take a little bit of time. think that'll be enough for now, because I really don't know what it's going to turn out like. We're going to see. Alright, I got it in my wok now. I got olive oil in there. And then, let me see. I'm going to look in the pantry, in the refrigerator, and see what other ingredients I can come up with to put in this concoction. Be right back. Okay, I got my burner kind of on high. I got that's in there with just olive oil. Let me show you. Here's what I come up with. We're going to use. This is a white balsamic shallot vinaigrette, and then some red pepper flakes, and then minced garlic, onion powder, and to top it off at the end, some toasted sesame seeds. I don't know how long it's going to take. Right. I don't want to put my garlic in there too early, because garlic will burn. Oh, I might put some of this too. Remember, that's what we did the pork chops in. Let us see. I don't know what this is. Third, I don't know, but olive oil burns at a lower temperature. I should have put vegetable oil and then added olive oil. Let's see, let me turn this down. I just don't know about my rice over there. I need to check that. My rice just never turns out right. Those Uncle Ben boil in a bag, that's what, those always turn out right. I love rice. It's pity I can't cook it right. Okay, I do. I mean, I wouldn't probably serve it to a guest, but a little mushy. Alright, let's see what we can put in here now. Let's see what this tastes like. Oh, that's good. Put some of that in there. Who knows when I get this, all the mixture, I might want to just stick it in the oven and let it bake, because that celery is probably going to be hard. I should have blanched it in hot water. That's what I should have done. Oh well, I know for next time. Let's put, it smells so good, just a drop. I think that's going to make it taste like. And there are lots of stuff that has some fish oil, some of that 5-spice seasoning. Well, I might put some cinnamon, because I don't know if you ever had 5-spice seasoning, but it's real cinnamony. Okay, I'll do the onion powder. A little more. Let's do some pepper flakes. And a little more. Oops. We lost one. We have a man down. Oh, I'm going to go ahead and put that garlic in there. Put that much, you think? Put it more. Oops. Hurry. If you don't have a wok, you really should get one. If anything, it's just fun to say, I cooked in my wok. Usually, or used to get a wok with 2 or 3 wooden spoons and a cookbook for 20 or under. I don't know what they go for now. Oh, I know what else I was going to put in here. probably totally don't go with what I'm making, but this is some fresh parsley I had left over. I didn't want to throw it out, so I just chopped it up and put it in here. This Ziploc bag. Put some of that in there. Well, I'll tell you one thing. I don't know what it's going to taste like, but it smells awesome. I wonder if it's going to cook in here. Am I going to have to stick it in the oven? Ooh, there's some salt and pepper. Where is the salt and pepper? It's hiding. There's salt. Some pepper. Whoa! I hit the thingy. I'm telling you, where's it? It smells really good. It smells good. I think they're, can't tell if it's getting soft or not. Alright, well, I'm going to let this cook a little bit. I just don't want it to burn. I'm worried about that olive oil. I might add more. Let's see. Hold on. Wipe this thing off. Let me taste with this juice. Oh yeah, that tastes good. So I was thinking, I think I'm gonna add some more of this. I can taste that in there. Make it creamy. So I was thinking I could serve this over the rice. Rice is good. Like I said, I just can't cook it very well. Let's add a little more of this. Celery has a good flavor. After you cook it, I mean, it kind of loses its flavor. It kind of takes on whatever you cook it with. Oh yeah, that's looking good. I want some more pepper flakes. So you can always add more later. So I add just a little to begin with. If you add too much of something, you can't take it away. But you can always add more. And sometimes less is more. Still thinking about baking this in the oven. That celery is just, it's hard. I wonder. Let's see. I have oil. Perfect pan for it right here. And I already have the oven on for the pork chops, right? Okay, let's turn this off. I told y'all I was winging this. See, this is a perfect size pan. I'm not even going to line it with foil. I'm just going to go straight. Ooh, sizzle, sizzle. I have to admit, this is one of the oddest things I've ever cooked. Celery. Boy, it is sizzling. I wonder if I should cover it in foil, right? For a little while. It actually looks good. I'm kind of surprised. Alright. Whew. That was hot. Okay, let me take this and stick it. I'll stick it. Wait. Let me see if I can turn this up. I cracked myself up over here. Alright. I'm going to take it and I'm going to stick it in the oven with our pork chops. Let it go for a while. Oh, the heat, my God, the heat. Alright, well, we got that going. Our rice is done, it's decent. Pork chops smell really good. And that, shockingly enough, that celery, it smells and looks pretty good too. Alright, I'm going to let that go for 15 or 20 minutes. And then I'll come back and check it. Alright, I'll be back. Okay, my pork chops been in there, say an hour, probably a little less, and then my celery, I let it go for about 20 minutes in there, and I think it's done. So I'll just turn this oven off, Always turn the oven off first, because if not, you'll forget. At least I always do. Alright, let's see. Oh, it's hot. Okay, there's pork chops. Oh my goodness. Oh my. Okay. There's our celery. Let's see. Let's see what we got. Let me turn it so you can see the unveiling. Let me get a fork. Okay. Yeah. Platter. Oh, look here. I got one paper plate left over from Thanksgiving. Okay, let's see what they look like. Oh, they smell so good. Let's see if I can lift that up where you can see. Lots of juice in there. Oh, goodness. Alright. Oh, yeah, they're done. Then you're going to have that crust. They're going to have lots of flavor. Turned out really good. I wish you could smell them. It smells so good. Let me get this out of the way. Alright. Let me just turn the thing. I need to adjust that. I am really bad. I'm a novice at this. So give me some time. Here we go. Look at that. I think I should salt it. I always like to salt stuff while it's hot, because in my mind, the salt like melts into the meat better. I don't know. Lots of salt. And with any pork chop, any pork, you gotta have pepper. Oh wow, that was so good. Oh, can you see? Oh, turn around and get a good view of the other one. That looks really good, right? I did good. Now, here's the one. I mean, pork chops are almost like a no-brainer at this point, right? This is the thing, though. How did my celery turn out? I mean, celery is underappreciated, I think. Oh, wow. That looks really good. Let's see if it's tender. Oh, yeah. I mean, it's still got a little bit of a crunch, but it's not mushy. See the chunk of garlic in there? Oh, my gosh. Yeah. I think that, I mean, what do you expect from celery? I think that turned out really good. So let me see if I got something to put it in. Well, I have a lot of dishes. I used to have a lot of dishes, but I don't have a lot anymore. I can put it in this. I know it's a to-go plate, so we're going to put it in anyway. Alright, let me show you what I'm going to do with it. I wonder, is this hot? Oh yeah, that's hot. Hold on, I can't put it in a to-go plate. It'll melt. What can I put it in? I cracked myself up over here. Well, I know what I can do. Is this hot? Yeah, just a little. Slide the cutting board over. Then put the to-go plate down. No. I want to put that rice. I'm going to show you what I'm going to do. This may suck as an idea, but I'm going to put the rice down in here. So I want the juice that's going to come off that celery to soak into this rice to give it extra flavor. It's a good idea, right? My rice can always use all the help it can get. And yeah, I did have a rice cooker one time. And yeah, my rice didn't turn out any better in the rice cooker. The only way for me to go was that Uncle Ben's Instant. Alright, let's get that up like that. Get off of there. Alright, then I won't waste any of this juice. I'm gonna burn myself. I'm gonna put that on top. Oh my goodness. That looks really good, but I mean, it's celery, people. Look at all that teriyaki goodness. And those chunks of garlic. Oh yeah. I think that looks so good. It's pretty. And so I don't forget right now, I just love these. We'll sprinkle them on top, like so. Oh, very proud of my dinner today. That looks good, right? It's celery. Now I need to take a bite. I need a fork. What did I have? A fork. Here it goes. Alright, I'm going to bite of that. A little bit of rice. Here we go. Here we go. Here's the final test. Oh my God. That turned out really good. I'm in shock. That is good. That is a legitimate side dish. That's good. Taste all the flavors in that white balsamic shallot vinaigrette I had in there. It's got kind of a tarty taste. And it works really good playing off the kind of blah taste of the celery. Well, I have to say, I did really good on that. Thank y'all for watching. And that's really good. I'm proud of myself today. I accomplished something. Come on over to Fort Worth and have some celery with me and some teriyaki pork chops. And we'll go down to the Coke machine and get Coca-Cola. Alright, thanks for watching, everybody. Have a good, what is today? Wednesday? Hump day. Thanks for watching. Bye from Fort Worth, Texas.